Hi guys, so I have a review for you today from bornprettystore.com. We're reviewing this comb. Just kidding. You know I don't review anything but nail stuff from Born Pretty Store. So what is this thing, you may ask? Well, I'm going to show you what it can do. It's a pretty awesome tool, and if you like to water marble, then stay tuned for the review. So this is called a water marbling comb. Now I've never heard of a water marbling comb, and when I saw this on Born Pretty Store, it's like, oh my gosh, that thing is so awesome, I must try it out. And you know, I've never reviewed anything like this for you on my channel. I like to do new reviews for you. So this tool is pretty awesome, and if you have a hard time water marbling, this might help you. Now I still have a hard time water marbling. I tried to water marble with this tool and I just couldn't do it. So if you know how to get the ratio down of, like, you know, the size of the container and all that, this tool will help you with that. But I'm going to show you another technique on how to get water marbling without actual water. So we're going to be using the dry marbling technique. I think this works the best with it. Again, I'm not really good at water marbling, so I decided to do dry marbling, and these are some of the samples that I have done, and this one up here. So I did put it on a nail, and this is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. It looks like I water marbled when I really didn't. What I like to do technically with this is just do it the day before. With dry water marbling, it takes a little bit longer because the nail polish has to dry. So, you know, technically if you're going to do a nail design, what I usually do anyways is I paint my nails the day before, and then the next day I paint whatever nail design I want on them. So this technique like this doesn't bother me that I have to wait that long. If it bothers you, then, you know, you can try the water marbling technique. I just could not do it. I've got 4 colors here that I'm going to use it with. I've got this Sinful Shine color, and this is called VIP. This Wet n Wild here, it's called Limelight. I do believe, yep, Limelight. This Wet n Wild, and it's called I Need a Refreshment. And then this one here is Playing All Suits, and it's Wet n Wild too. So all I do to start out with is I'll just put a color down, and I just layer the colors. So you want to get like a fairly nice blob in there, so that way when you run the comb through it, it, you know, drags the colors together and whatnot. So I just kind of load it up there. Okay, so now I got those down. You can do any order you want, however many colors you want. You know, the more colors you get, the better payoff you'll probably have, you know, with the colors going. Although I've done it with 2 colors and it came out just fine. So then you take your cool little nifty comb here, and all I do is just drag it on through. Now you don't want to press too hard, because then you're going to drag a line through your polish. You just want enough to grab that top and drag it on through. And there you go. That's simple, easy. I just dragged it on through. You can do it another way as well, another design, and I'll show you that. Okay, you just take your comb and you go back and forth and it'll make like a squiggly design. You can also make like little fire marks in there, as that one looks like. I mean, that looks like little fires if you were to do it like orange and yellow. You could do so many things with this, just depending on, you know, what angle you hold it at, you know, if you move it at all. You can even make little flower designs. I haven't tried that yet, but as you can see here in this, when you do normal watering, you know, people get those like little circle things like this right here. You can, you know, if you're creative enough, do a flower. I haven't got that quite far in, you know, figuring out how to do that stuff yet. This is just kind of a basic tutorial. So anyways, then you want to let those dry and you'll put a top coat on them and then you can peel them off. So I'm going to let these dry for a little bit, put a top coat on them and prepare my nails, and then I'll be back to show you the application of these. Okay guys, so I got my nails prepared here. I just did a little stamping design, and then these two gray nails is what we're going to put the water marbling on. You can paint them white if you prefer. I just had gray sitting here, so I was like, well, I'm just going to paint them gray. And don't mind my cuticles. I need to just take some extra time on my nails. Don't mind the skin looking stuff around there. That's just the peel off base coat that I haven't got finished peeled off. So anyways, so when we want to take a design, you just peel it off. And I did put top coat. I don't remember if I put top coat on this one or not. This one might just be regular nail polish, so there might not be top coat on there. So this is a little thin, and that's how it peeled off. Is all funky and whatnot, but I'm going to go ahead and use this piece. So you want to take a pair of scissors and cut it to the size of your nail. You know, you can kind of just eyeball it so you don't have to get rid of so much. And this one's going to go ahead and just stick right on like a nail sticker. Get these scissors out of the way. Which is nice. Some of them you have to put a top coat down first, but I think my nails were sticky enough that I could do it. If your nails are not sticky enough, go ahead and put a top coat down first. Let it get tacky, and then you can put on the nails, the decals. So I'm going to just trim this up so it fits my nail. We will remove the rest of the stuff, but for right now I'm going to put a top coat on. Just to seal it in. And I'm going to cap the tip. And we're done. We have our very own water marble. All I gotta do is clean up around the edges. So let me put them on the rest of my nails real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so to remove all this extra stuff on your nails, I'm just going to take a nail art brush and dip it in some acetone, and then we're just going to go around the edges here and clean it up. It's kind of like a water decal when you clean up the water decals. So I'm going to clean this up and I'll have pictures for you at the end. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And thanks again, Born Pretty Store, for sending me this item for review. I love it. Now I can easily do nail or water marble and not have to worry about how I'm going to get the designs. And I'm going to practice, I think, a little bit in the water still. If you can do it in the water, then I think it would be great tool to use to get those cool designs if you have problems with the designs. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions on this item, there will be a link down in the description box for you, along with a 10% off discount code, and I will answer your questions as best as I can, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye!